Well, the sex tape had just got released on the show, even though, of course, it was released to us months ago. Mimi, you know what? I had to do what I had to do for my daughter. For my daughter, I had to do what I had to do. I'm upset because of the decisions that I have made will affect her in the future. And I'm just going to have to live with that. And I don't know what I'm going to say to my daughter. But this was something that mommy did for her to give her a better life. That little girl is so cute, by the way. Mimi and Stevie J little girl. Stevie J pulls up in his car, and he tells the little girl Eva that mommy's can't. It's better for me to pick you up right here than at the house because it's best if mommy don't come to the house. That's because that old mean Puerto Rican princess there, oh Joseline. Speaking of Joseline, did y'all see that nasty turquoise jumpsuit that bitch had on? Miss Joseline is a bad bitch. You hear me? That turquoise, darling, the tits, the ass, whether it's plastic or not, it was snatched. And that old nasty short wig that she had, oh yeah, bitch was eating it. And she calling K.Michelle. K.Michelle, what you doing? I'm coming down to New York because I'm sick of Stevie. I'm sick of him. He'd been sleeping on that couch. He in the doghouse. I know he's so with HOETHIA. And he not going to tell me the truth, and I'm sick of him. K.Michelle like, girl, what he do? What's going on with him? And Joseline, like, you know what? I'm just overhead. You're not giving him none. No, he not getting no cootie cat. I'm not giving him no cootie cat. He not getting nothing from me. I'm a Puerto Rican princess. I only got with him to get out. I only got with him to get out the strip club. K.Michelle. Well, girl, why don't you come on up here with me? Joseline, okay, girl, I'll be up there in a few days. A mess. We have a cookout, darling. Kurk had an apology cookout. Kurk, I'm damn sorry. And just for the sake of keeping peace and trying to get along with your mama, David, I'm gonna say I'm sorry, whether I'm really sorry or not. All the girls are there. We got K.Michelle, not K.Michelle, sorry. We got Kalina, hello, good morning, and her purple hair. And we have Carly Red's there. Erica shows up. And also who walks through the door is Benzino and HOETHIA. And these old nasty shorts. They droop in the front and tight in the back. Yes, God. Um, Eric Kurk gets up there and he apologizes for everything, for the whole ordeal that happened with him and that girl that he kissed or slept with or whatever at Benzino's party. Bobby Valentino gets up there and sings his 5 feet self, and Kurk tried to put all the blame on Benzino since he was part of it, talking about it's just the temptation, and because it was just Benzino. Man, I'm just saying, man, it was because Benzino and Bobby Valentino and the girls and the look. I'm just saying things just got out of hand. Kurk, didn't nobody make your ass slob that woman down, okay? Didn't nobody make you take your drawers off. You did that. People kill me. Alcohol definitely has an effect, and can definitely influence certain behavior, but you should still be a little bit knowledgeable about what the hell's going on. But if you're not, just don't get that drunk anymore. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand them drunks that be falling all out, showing out, just crazy drunk. Ain't nobody gonna carry my big ass up and down the steps of my ass so drunk that I can't walk. Okay, why would I do that, my friends? Like, you have to know your limit, is all I'm saying. If you know that you show out and get drunk, when you get drunk, you show out and want to fight people, don't get drunk. If you know you get drunk, that you black out, don't get drunk. If you know you're going to get drunk and you just take your drawers off like Kurk did, don't get drunk. That's all that is. Let me pop to Mama D. Mama D, her hair is laid. Okay, at the beginning of the season and doing her confessionals, Mama D hair is a little rocky. But when she's on the screen talking to whomever, usually Scrappy or one of his pieces, her hair is laid, and she's talking to Scrappy. She's like, Scrappy, now you know I raised you better than that. I am the queen of this castle. Guards, guards, come get Scrappy off Erica Pinkett. Okay, Scrappy was just like, you know what, ma? You know what? I kind of fucks up. She is naive. You know, but she was all in my biz naive, and I had to dot that I. You feel me? But I'm sorry, mom. I mean, I apologize or whatever. That is a female. Did y'all catch Scrappy's turquoise pearl piece that he got from Kato's? Yes, God, but Scrappy, he did that. What is going on with Scrappy? This fat up around his neck area, and he's just bloated boots since he done left the original Erica. He's just bloated the house down, and you know, I raised you better than that. And you will apologize to her because I am the queen and you are the prince. And we do not behave like that. Do it again and I will send you to the lions, I tell you. To the lions. It's going to be like, you know what? That's cool. He agrees. You know, Mama D is going to set up this little meeting between him and Erica Pinkett. And so they're going to sit down and they have moments and all that. Meanwhile, let's pop right back to the cookout. Now, HOETHIA is a little troublemaker. She like mess. She like drama. So, while Benzino and HOETHIA is over there fixing their plate, HOETHIA comes up with the idea. It's like, you know what, Daddy, I think I should talk to them. Benzino's like, no, what are you doing? Don't talk to them. I just think I want to talk to them. You know, just to get some things straight, you know, because, you know, that's your original. That's Carly Red. She had you. And she have been saying some things about you and saying how much she missed you and whatever on Instagram. And Zena, oh, hell, let it go. Let it go, my nigga. Shit. Of course, HOETHIA don't let it go. She goes right over there in her plastic weave and her diaper shorts and sits down. You know what, girls? I just wanted to apologize to you. Eric was like, apologize for what? For what? Like, why was you so turned up, though? HOETHIA. Well, you know, this was our event, me and my mans. Stevie J and Joseline was included, but it was mostly me and my man's event. This was at our opening, and y'all showed out. Carly Red pretty much ain't paying her no attention. It's just side-eyeing her like, bitch, whatever. Erica said something smart like Erica always do. I like Erica. I think she's pretty. I think she gives good cheekbones and good lips. But she got a smart mouth, and she's always had one. And so I understand why people want to hit her in her mouth sometimes. Carly Red starts talking, and she's just like, you know what? Like, it's cool. You know, you apologize. Erica and HOETHIA, they gets into it because Erica was like, don't get loud or something Erica said. If y'all know what Erica said below, comment below. And HOETHIA was like, look, I apologize and that's it. Now this is the one time I will defend HOETHIA. I didn't agree with her even going over there. She shouldn't have went over there in the first place, like Benzino said. But Erica did get smart with her, and so that's when HOETHIA popped off, and that's when Carly Red started talking. You know what? I got a lot on you. I got a lot on you, but I'm not gonna do that. Carly Red, you know what? This is my girl's event, and I am not gonna show out at her house. This is my girl Rashida's event, and I got a lot of stuff on her. Okay, and that's just it. All right. So, Benzino drags HOETHIA out once again. HOETHIA was like, man, I told you. Why'd you even bring that shit up, yo? You should have let that go. Why you keep letting these women get to you? HOETHIA don't want to hear it. She's upset. She's just like, fuck it and fuck you. Okay. Scrappy, before I get to that, Scrappy meets up with Erica Pinkett. They sit down, they talk. She's crying again. He's like, you know what? I apologize. You was a good friend to me or whatever. That's real naive. You was a good friend to me, whatever. Like, we could be cool. I'm sorry. I apologize. She accepts it. K.Michelle and Joseline. Joseline arrives in New York City. K.Michelle comes in. She looks great. Joseline having this old nasty black and white ensemble. And she had some music playing. She was in the studio. I'm a Puerto Rican princess. Puerto Rican princess. I'm the Puerto Rican princess. Puerto Rican princess. I'm the Puerto Rican princess. Um, and it was just very, very cute and hilarious as usual. They meet up. K.Michelle, hey bitch, and I was like, hey girl, how you doing? You look good, girl. And K.Michelle was like, thank you, thank you. Um, K.Michelle said something that stood out to me. She was like, once I left Atlanta, you was the only one that called me and congratulated me on my album and the singles that did well and everything. And that was nice for Joseline to do that. But everybody else had pretty much tore their ass with K.Michelle at that point. K.Michelle, we love her, but she's a lot to deal with at times. And she had made a lot of enemies in Atlanta, and I think that's one reason why she left Atlanta. Honestly, low key. But I love K.Michelle, by the way. So they're sitting and talking. All of a sudden, they get on Mimi, and I was like, "Good. Guess what? Good. How about Mimi released a sex tape with Nico? Yeah, she got the long ass titties, and it's just ridiculous. She 45. Them I seen all that great titties and great coochie, cool cat everywhere. And Michelle, what girl, girl? Like what? All of a sudden, they play the damn sex tape. Their reactions was absolutely hilarious. I said, look, K.Michelle, oh my God, like this is like a real production. And I said, good, I know, good, I know. They sitting there watching the damn all the damn thing, and K.Michelle was like, you know what? I told her not to mess with Miss Nico, and she gonna get with him anyway. And how she did me, that's what she get. I told her. What did K.Michelle say? And Michelle was like, you didn't have to. I'm surprised that she gave it up, you know, to Nico. She should have gave it up to somebody like Justin Bieber or something. Not old big eyed Nico. Joseline was like, Justin Bieber don't know no long ass titties. Just absolutely hilarious. We go over to Ariane, Mimi's best friend, and Erica. They finna watch the sex tape. They're in shock. Ariane, oh wow, 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 oh wow. Erica was like, what is going on with her? Ariane, she has a daughter. Like, ain't no amount of money in the world would make me do that shit. She has a daughter, Ariane. Like, what is wrong with her? That's your girl. Why would she do that? And I'm crying because I got any money. Why would she do that? Because she was trying to get her bills paid, Erica. Why did shit? And because she's thirsty. She's thirsty, boots. Okay. Up, you're thirsty. Up, you're thirsty. She's thirsty, boots. That's why she did it. She wanted fame and she wanted attention, and hashtag she got it. They go into all the news people and everybody that was talking about the whole sex tape. Reality star Mimi Foss releases new sex tape that is so more than Kim and Ray J's sex tape and all that. Nico's very excited. They have a meeting with Vlad TV, and Mimi's sitting there talking, and so the guy gets straight to it. He asks her, so who was the third party involved? Who was the cameraman? Mimi was like, there was no cameraman involved. I don't know what you're talking about. I was making love to my man. Okay? There was no cameraman involved at all. So I don't know what you're talking about. All right? Nico is just making up some lies. No, it wasn't on There was no cameraman, and the man was like, look, I see the scene changes, and the pic changes, like, and the clip changes. How can you do that? You have to have, there has to be someone sitting there recording it. Like, no, no, there was no one recording it. Just making up a bunch of shit. Child, she knew what she was doing, like I said from the very beginning. I don't feel that bad for her. She's a pretty good actress, so sometimes I feel bad for her. I will admit that. No, it was on a tripod. And edit that part out. Okay. Do I have any advice for Mimi at this point? Um, well, it's already out. I guess just profit from it and just never do it again. But just know that you're gonna have to deal with this shit for the rest of your life. You're gonna have to deal with people asking you about it. You're gonna have to deal with all kinds of shit like this the rest of your life. All right. So just don't get mad when people ask you about it because it was your decision. I don't believe that whole shit about the bags being lost at sea and y'all being stranded and like Destiny's Child and Survivor video. Edit that shit out. Edit. Okay. He's dropped Nico. I heard they're not together anymore. Hopefully it's true. And yeah, next week's episode should pretty spicy as well. I'm looking forward to see what the Puerto Rican princess gonna do. That was my review. I'm Mr. Chalaki. I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. I am at It's King's World on Twitter, and I am Chase King was here on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay, get into that. Mimi was trying to make it look good. Y'all better get into Mariah Carey's recent album that she just put out. Darling, I'm Mariah, the elusive chanteuse.